Hey guys, it's Spilly and welcome back to Spill Sesh. I hope everybody is doing all right, staying at home, washing their hands, staying safe. I love you guys. Let's get into the tea. We're talking about Trisha Paytas because she decided she was going to add some fuel to the fire when it came to her talking about whether or not she had dissociative identity disorder. Now, we know in the last video that I made that Trisha was getting a lot of backlash from a lot of different people because she made a video titled Meet My Alters, Dissociative Identity Disorder, where she literally called somebody that does have DID crazy. And after a bunch of people responded to her negatively about this video, saying that she was literally undoing everything that the community has done to make sure that people believe that this is a real, actual disorder, and she just basically ruined their hard work. And this is the reason why people do not believe them when they say they have this disorder. If you guys did not watch my last video, I encourage you to, about Trisha, because I basically went into detail about what dissociative identity disorder was. The best way I can kind of simplify it right now is that some repetitive traumas occur to you, and because of that you can develop dissociative identity disorder. And it's basically like your body's way of protecting you, just not be able to witness or experience the trauma anymore, and your body kind of goes into autopilot. Anyways, Trisha has decided to take it upon herself to diagnose herself with this disorder. So she says that she has never seen a doctor for this and she's never been officially diagnosed, but she is self-diagnosing herself with this. Everybody that I have watched that has talked about having dissociative identity disorder has said that when their alters do come out, they can either be like watching as if like you're like a backseat passenger, or you could not be there at all. It is a completely different person that is taking over your body. These alters that take over your body are their own person. They have their own identity, their own personality, their own way of, moving the body and talking and speaking. So it's all very different. Their ages can be different. And let me tell you, it seems like Trisha has not even done an ounce of research when it comes to this. So I don't know how she's capable of even diagnosing herself with this. But Trisha has come out with a new video, and this video is really stirring the pot, let me tell you. So the new video that she posted, it is titled My Alters Switch Caught on Camera Live Footage Dissociative Identity Disorder. Every single time Trisha has trolled in the past, like she's always made like a follow-up video, like when she said that she was a boy and she made her coming out video, she made a follow-up video, and it's just like a series. It's a series when it comes to Trisha. She has a pattern with this stuff. So after she posted her first video, she came out with a second video where she went off. She attacked Anthony Padilla. She attacked Dissociative DID. She just really, truly couldn't have been any ruder to these people. And instead of owning up to what she did, instead of owning up to how disrespectful she was to this entire community of people, she decided that she was going to stick to it, stick to the storyline, and she was going to make this new video and switch on camera. And also she was going to blame everything bad that she ever said anytime she got angry on one of her alters. So she was taking no responsibility at all for what she has done. She's just blaming it on an alter, which a lot of people are like, Trisha, you need to just own up to what you have done, because nobody is believing you have dissociative identity disorder because you've been on YouTube for like the past 10 years. And if you were going to switch on camera, it probably would have happened during one of your 1-hour mukbangs. I want to make a note that I know alters can go months without coming out, but 10 years online, and she's been so public about her mental health before, but she has never mentioned DID until now. Seriously, Trisha? Seriously. Come on. We all know you don't edit your videos, so there's a very, very, very large chance that while you were filming one of these times, you would have switched. And you haven't. So, and I don't want you guys to take that as me not ever believing anybody that has this disorder, because I completely have done my research when it comes to this topic. I've seen people switch. I've seen it happen. And let me tell you, when you take a sip of your Dunkin' Donuts and you roll your eyes, that's not what happens. That is not what happens. It's like embarrassing to watch her make this video and switch, because we all are not buying it. And Dissociative DID has come out, and she was on Twitter. She was very, very upset about this video, and she said for days she called us crazy. Again, this is not entertainment. This is not a subject where you can use thumbnails of yourself cross-eyed and call it a switch. This is not something anyone can reduce to being just about them and what they want. This is hurting people enough. And this is very true. Trisha is making these videos, and people that don't even know her or don't even know what's going on and just so happen to search up DID and stumble upon this video, it's gonna be kind of a joke to them. They're not gonna believe anybody that has DID for what they're gonna say if their first impression of the disorder is from Trisha Paytas, who is literally just like rolling her eyes and being a little sassier when she says she's switching. And that's not what happens at all. At all. This is literally the worst and most disrespectful and rude way to address the situation. I don't know why she can't just own up to it, but this is, she's gonna say that she has this from here on out, because Trisha never owns up to anything that she says, just like how she still kind of says she's a boy sometimes, but she decided to push those feelings behind because people were mad at her. It's ridiculous. And because of this, there's actually been a petition that was made. And this petition is on change.org, and it had literally almost 50,000 signatures when I looked the last time. And it was all to get Trisha Paytas off YouTube. It's very harmful what she's doing on the platform, but I think she definitely needs to sit down and address some of the things that she's been doing wrong. People that watch Trisha genuinely like her because she's ditzy and she's funny sometimes. But when she does stuff like this, even her fans are like, we're tired of the trolling, because the trolling has gone from funny to downright offensive. Like when you were joking about being a chicken nugget, okay, ha ha ha, very funny. But this is not okay. And this is just downright hurting people, and that's not okay. Some other people were questioning her friendship with Jeffree and Shane once again, saying they wondered if they've talked behind the scenes or even told her that this is not something that she should be getting involved in or anything that she should be doing right now. But I mean, they haven't said anything. I don't think that either one of them would ever be public about whether they confronted Trisha about a video like this, because they don't want to be involved in the drama. But I definitely think that if they're ever seen together again after this whole situation, people will definitely be looking at them in a different light. Just because I've seen so many comments, you guys, about people saying they don't know how Shane and Jeffree can hang out with her. I just think that Trisha needs to know she cannot get away with this stuff forever. It's just really unfortunate to see that she's not ever really going to be getting a wake-up call or get told, hey, maybe you shouldn't do this. I definitely think if Shane especially kind of told her, hey, like, that's kind of not okay to say, I don't know if she would talk her way out of it or just say, oh, I'm just joking. But even if she's just joking, which we all know she is, I don't understand why there isn't someone on her team, even like her manager, to be like, this isn't okay. You shouldn't do this. This is not good for your career. Even though I know she's perfectly fine making money other places like OnlyFans or her Patreon. She's making a lot of money, and YouTube is like something that she says she doesn't make a lot of money on anymore. But here she is still using the platform to be offensive and rude, and that's where the disconnect is for me, because I'm not understanding. I don't know if this is fun for her to really offend people, but it's not so fun for the people that are getting hurt in the process, and I just hope that she can change. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. If you're watching Trisha Paytas still, if you think that you'll think differently of Shane and Jeffree, I really want to know what you guys think about that. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.